I'm now joined by Fortune Deputy Digital Editor Andrew Nuska. Welcome, Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
I think we have a question from Raphael. So Raphael, am I right?
Yes, so the question we're getting on Facebook is, are robots going to take all of our jobs?
This is the key question, whether it's pizza or something else. Andrew, what do you think?
Well, I think, robots are such an interesting topic. We've been thinking about it ever since Henry Ford came out with the production line 100 years ago. And, anything that's automated, repetitive, that's ripe for automation.
But what about, I don't know, I like my pizza with a little imperfection, a little toss of the hand. Are there some industries that just kind of emotionally people have a problem with?
Well, you're going to see a divide, right? So that, there are times when we just want a pizza and we don't really care how great the crust is and we just want it, right? Which is a dangerous thing, but we just want it. That's robotics. That's where it's perfect for a robot. But there are times when we want something more, handcrafted, and that's still going to stay.
And what about the argument that, yes, this will eliminate some jobs, but it's going to actually create others? What about that balance?
So this is a highly politically charged topic, right? Tech people have always said, we haven't lost jobs since the Industrial Revolution, and that's technically true. But if you look into the details of it, people have had to change their jobs. They've had to get new skills. When you talk about the farmer tilling the field, well, if the tractor is automated, then they're going to have to learn a new skill to keep their job. So it's dicey.
And we're going to have to take care of those people and give them extra training and other things.
Huge.
Okay, so let's talk about some industries where you see this happening sooner than others. What are a couple that you think are really ripe for this kind of innovation?
Sure. So construction. Most people don't really think about how buildings go up these days, and that kind of iconic picture of all the guys hanging out on a beam over New York City. That's probably history at this point. We're going to have robots putting up buildings.
I don't know if I want to go to work in a building that was made by robots. I'm obviously having a hard time with this, but But can it actually be safer? Can you reduce human error?
Absolutely, right? That's always the danger, teetering on the very edge.
Right.
And why not let a robot do that? The same thing goes for medicine. We're always talking about, medical malpractice and these issues that because humans, we're not perfect. Our hands shake sometimes and, we're not the perfect machine. Well, surgical robots are a great example of where that would be helpful.
That's true. And I think we're already okay with that. There's already a lot of that going on now.
Yeah.
What about, cars, obviously, the autonomous car is here. It's now almost.
That's right. Everyone's so concerned about, well, is a car going to drive me to work? But don't focus on that. Focus on all the long-haul truckers that are crisscrossing the country. They have to push to their, very limits to stay awake and stay on the road and get these things, hundreds of miles, their packages. We don't need that if we have robots, right? Why wouldn't you set them free?
So huge efficiencies, but are we going to have a sort of era of the gray area where everything's still being worked out and there are going to be accidents and we're going to have to get through a bumpy period where we're going to make mistakes so that we can get from here to there?
Yes. The old adage in technology is the problem is the human, not the technology, right? When humans bump up against technology, you're going to get that friction. So absolutely.
Or if the technology is not yet finessed.
It's made by humans.
Anyway, Andrew, I'm a little stressed out, but thank you for being here.
Thank you.